just like having a bad day, and she's like, I'll come over. And I was like, okay. And she came over to my house with enough KFC for a family of 4 and a huge thing of mac and cheese and just handed it to me. And she's like, well, I was going to eat it first, but you can have my leftovers. I was like, okay, done. She like paid for it all. She took like 3 bites and then gave it, and I was like, okay. Because like she, like Sarah said, she loves food so much and she has this huge desire to eat a lot, but she can't because she's so teeny. So she'll order just massive amount of food, take 2 bites and be like, oh, it's so full. And then you get to eat it all. So the best part about being friends with the it's definitely leftovers.
Another thing about KFC is that when promos came around, they were selling a corsage for only 30 people, and made out of fried chicken. Now, Yasmin in the car kept yelling at me, screaming, "Why won't you give me that KFC corsage?" over and over again. And what I say here is, I'm not taking you to prom. And she said, "But you love me, right?"
Kind of with McDonald's, I'm sure the other two can attest to it too, but like whenever someone comes hanging out with Yasmin, it's like always better if you just like great fries. There was like a weird assignment that we had to like interview someone and try to like interview Yasmin's grandma. And I was like, I'll do it, will you let me do it as we eat McDonald's? And so I brought Yasmin McDonald's and like interviewed her. But yeah, so Yasmin really likes food. Yes.
I do have one on McDonald's. We were actually in AP micro econ sketch, not macro semester, but we were in micro together, and we did this project on diminishing returns. And essentially what we had to do was have 8 portions of food, and the idea was that you eat the food, and at first you felt good because you were hungry and you were eating food, but then by the time you ate more and more, your benefits of it diminished. And so Yasmin decided she was going to eat 2 Big Macs, and she cut it into 4 pieces. And I have the pictures. I think she made me delete them. They were really bad. But she just like progressively started like dying from the Big Macs, and like it was like as the Big Macs decreased, she just kept like falling on the floor. And at one point she just had like a burger on her face, and it was just not good at all.
So a funny thing about Yasmin is that freshman year, all I could do is like, I didn't have any money at all, so she would pay for my dinners all the time. So this year, she's been blackmailing me, saying that I owe her a lot of money. So for the past 3 weeks, ever since she ran out of money for lunch at school, she's been asking me to buy her lunch almost every single day. And I'm not just saying like just a bag of chips or a cookie or anything, but like Sloppy Joe's pizza and all those gigantic meals. And I think I paid back my debt.
Yeah, like literally yesterday I was like, oh, I'm hungry, I didn't pack my lunch, and Yasmin's like, oh, don't worry, I'll text Nick, he'll get us lunch. And he did, so.
So now we just have some pictures of like Yasmin's food. These are all she really like freaking pictures like herself sending it to people. I mean a lot of people like that. Here's some pictures of Yasmin's food. This burger, that burger is just like one more bite out of it and then it's finished and the rest is ours. It's a bonus. Yeah, Yasmin's food. We just have a collection of Yasmin looking really good. She likes to share her beauty with us like a lot. So Yasmin's like this gorgeous girl, but she used to be a lot cuter. Something happened along the way. We're not really sure where she went wrong. She tried.
I tried. I tried.
That says when you're ready, come and get it. Yeah, so we thought we'd share those pictures with Yasmin, and now we're just gonna kind of like share some stories. I have like some pictures of you guys maybe
just before, I had other slides and Sarah thought she would be too embarrassed, so Sarah actually went in and deleted them. So probably for the better. But it was a slideshow of Yasmin's acne, because she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. But like rarely, if she has acne, it's like 1 pimple, but she like thinks it's the biggest deal in the world. So she will take a picture of it and send it to me.
So like zoom in on it and like circle it and stuff on like
on Snapchat. Yeah, she'll send it to me, and it's like her face, and it's just like this pimple right here, and it circles it not saying Yasmin on it, or there was one with toothpaste, and she's like, this toothpaste makes my food smell so good. That's what I love it. And so that's the Yasmin thing.
Okay, so I'll just kind of jump into like the story that's how funny this will be. But Yasmin, my review partners, and so Yasmin is like really committed, and so we do all sorts of like weird things. And parties were like making us do it, but we would like go in the bathroom, like do our whole duo like in the mirror. We would like videotape it like several times and watch it, and it was always really funny because we would watch it and be like, oh no. So we did all sorts of weird things like that. Like Yasmin said, she always wanted me to like hold her hand, and so like from her, it's coming out like really cute. But from me, Yasmin like always wants to hold my hand, like all the time. We'll be like posting like something like around, or like she'll be like a round that isn't really that big of a deal. And like swallow it. It's really cute, and I appreciate how cute she is. But yeah, her little tiny hands always want to hold mine. And so some other funny stories about Yasmin. Since we were partners, we'd always go on like out of town tournaments. We'd always be in the same room, and I kind of was like the hairstylist for like the whole AP. Like I braided everyone's hair. We would like have our hair like out of our face, and so everyone like asked me to braid their bangs and like do it up like that. And Yasmin, like me, like is a big fan of like showering every day. Like it takes a lot of time, and so despite that, I did Yasmin's hair like every tournament. I still love her, even though I have to. I'll be done with that. But Yasmin is one of the also most hardworking people I know, and she puts her heart into something. She's like very passionate about that, and it's so cool to have a partner who's also like into something so much that you also want to be in it, like not only for yourself but for them. We talked about this guy like for college updates about it when someone said teamwork. I'm like, Yasmin, we're such good buddies, and we made it through. And like despite miscommunications like along the way, and despite like misunderstandings, Yasmin has like been like an integral part of my high school and like an integral part of my debate career, and love you for it.
Okay, I'm gonna start by making fun of her and then go to something cute. First, I'm making fun of her. Yasmin thinks that she's like broke all the time, which is like so funny because she's stacked. And she literally is just like, she's like, great, you want to go, like, it's always food. She's like, oh, what'd you say today? Chipotle. It's always Chipotle. Or donuts. And she's like, want to go get Chipotle? And I'm like, I can't approach. She's like, oh my God, me too. And then she comes in today with like a brand new sparkly monogram tumbler that she bought herself. And then like we were in the car coming home from prom. She's like, oh my God, Mom, my NARS eyeshadow's out. I need a new one. And like she's like, it's such a good investment. It's such a good product. And like she just like has this way of like thinking that she's always like so broke. But then she's like, oh my God, I just had to get Raising Cane's. And what she does is she'll be like, Mom, will you put money in my account? And her mom's like, but then she does it. And so like that's Yasmin's signature line. She's like, Mom, will you put money in my account?
So Yasmin will make us say, she's like, dude, I'm so broke. And so I go like that, and she does that a lot. She'll be like, dude, I'm so broke. She's like, I'm so broke. But like Yasmin is really obsessed with this website called like Etsy, which is like online. So Yasmin does like a lot of online shopping, and like so every day at school she'll like come in and like have this like really like eclectic like jewelry and t-shirts and stuff that she like brought on. She's like, dude, I'm so broke. And so she like buys stuff online like all the time. Like when I go to her house, I'm like, where did you get all this stuff? She's like, dude, I brought it online. Like always.
Okay, next gonna make fun of me.
Okay, so another thing to say about how broke she is. Yasmin got into one of the most expensive colleges in the nation, NYU, and everyone's been getting scholarships, and Yasmin Facebooks me and says, guess how much money I got for my scholarship? A lot of money, if you multiply everyone's scholarship by 0. So what you're saying here is that Yasmin isn't that broke, no matter how much she says she is.
But in all actuality, this year especially, we're all seniors, so I decided senior, I'm like tired of everyone, I hate everyone, like a normal human reaction. But Yasmin's that one person that I can talk to about anything, no matter what, anytime. We literally have had like 50 text message long conversations that just say LOL, LOL, LOL. And I am so happy to call her my best friend. She's one of the kindest kindest, most genuine, caring, and loving people I've ever met. And I'm so glad to have her in my life, and I'm so glad that I will still be able to call her my best friend even after I leave this place.
I love you.